Hi, I'm DelusionDispeller, and I wanted to make a kind of quick video. I don't know if it's going to be real quick, but I'm trying to talk kind of quick because my husband's sleeping at the moment. And I'm trying to make this because, as you'll see, there's some defense mechanisms that kick in because of some trauma that he went through. But I wanted to talk to you about this because he told me a while ago to make some videos talking about what it's been like to live with a victim of abuse as a child. When they get older as an adult. So, how that child abuse affected him as an adult. So, I want to talk about the word you. Um, you may say the word you like often in conversation and you don't even notice it. There's a lot of videos out there that talk about, well, there's defense mechanisms like denial and minimalization and changing the subject and projection, etc., of trauma victims. But I've really never heard anybody actually give examples of dialogue with somebody that has these reactions. So that's what I want to do. Alright, so for instance, you may be saying something like, well, I was just thinking such and such would happen. Hey, you never know. And their reaction could be, yes, I do know. What are you talking about? I'm not stupid. I know exactly what's going to happen. I have thoughts in my head, I have ideas about things. And you're sitting there thinking, okay, I just said you never know, like one never knows. You never know what might happen, and you automatically assumed I was directing that at you. So there's one example. Morgan, stay here. I'm talking about my dog. She's out here going to the bathroom. And she'll try to run off if I'm not paying attention. Okay, so another thing is, you might say, well, you never can tell. And again, you get a reaction like, yes, I can. I can tell. I know what's happening. I know what's going to happen. I know what the score is, And you're like, I don't mean you never can tell. I just mean one can never tell. In general, people can never tell. It's just a saying. You find yourself getting a very defensive response. Another example. I was having a conversation once about submission in the Bible. And I said, well, submission is a good thing, like in religion in general. Submission of one to another, submission of a lady to a man, but you can take it too far. Why are you accusing me? When did I take it too far? When did I make you submit that you didn't want to? When did I demand that of you? That is the kind of reaction you will get from somebody that was traumatized, accused of things they didn't do, all their life just about, and has a need to constantly defend themselves. It's very, very, as I always use the word, disconcerting. It's frustrating when you have to deal with somebody that you can't even say general terms that everybody uses, and they think that you're directing them right at them, and you're not. Okay, I just wanted to check on my timing here. Okay, so at this point, when they start reacting to that you word, you never can tell, or you just never know, anything like that, you're going to try to explain it most likely. You're going to say, no, I didn't mean you never can tell, or you might take it too far. I meant, yeah, might take it too far, as in one can take it too far, or it can be taken too far, or in general, people sometimes take it too far. And you will find the biggest fight of your life because they will sit there and say, that's not what you said. You said you can never take, or you can take it too far, meaning I can take it too far. You were directing that at me. You're accusing me. No, I'm not accusing you. I just meant a general statement. The next thing I did was I talked to people and I said, how would you perceive this? And I told him I was going to do this. And his reaction was, oh, sure, you're going to try to get people to convince me, but I know what you meant. I know what you said. It's a losing battle. Don't even try to fight that one. It's honestly not worth it. So just try to drop it if you can. That's the way out of that situation. The problem is sometimes they don't let you drop it. They decide to believe that you were accusing them, directing something at them that you were not. And you're, as they say, dead in the water at that point. It's very difficult to win back trust of somebody that's been traumatized if they think you have done something that re-traumatized them. Okay, let's see. Here's another situation. I just keep checking my time because I don't want to ramble on too long on the video. For instance, a different topic here. You may be going about your business and you're frustrated because you're trying to sit down and work on something that's important to you. And if it's a guy and you have a relationship where you feed him dinner and you get his meals and his tea and his coffee and whatever he likes, you're like, man, when's it going to come time for me to do something for me, right? So he asks you to do just that one more thing, and you mumble under your breath, yeah, sure, I'll get you coffee. I really would just like to sit down and, do something I want to do. His reaction, what? What did you say? Nothing. Don't worry about it. No, what did you say? It doesn't really matter. What did you say? And at that point, you're feeling very threatened and defensive yourself. You're like, dude, calm yourself. What is your problem? But this person, again, is a trauma victim. They react at the slightest little thing. This is called hypervigilance. If they think you mumbled something against them under your breath, you are, again, in big trouble in their mind. I'm not saying they're going to beat you up or whatever, but they're going to get really reactive. So you're like, nothing. And they just keep on going on and on. Just tell me what you said. Why is that so hard? Why can't you tell me what you said? Why are you making such a big deal out of this? Just tell me what you said and we can move on. And finally, you find yourself not telling them what you said, but making up something so they'll leave you alone. Now, the problem is trauma victims are very, very wise to this kind of thing. Eventually, they will ask you, did you just tell me that so that we could drop the subject? Because then you're lying. Okay, so you have no leg to stand on, no matter how you toss it. Unfortunately, it is very, very difficult to live with somebody that's been traumatized. I'm just saying. Anybody that's done it can tell you it's the truth. So yeah, that leaves you in a really bad place. How does that end, or how do you end that? I don't know a really good way to tell you to end that. It depends on the person. Sometimes you can change the subject, but with somebody that's been traumatized, that is not very easy to do. They will press it. They will press you. They will force you into an answer to the point where you just learn as a defense mechanism to keep your mouth shut and not say anything ever under your breath or in a quiet tone, because they will always want to know what you said. Because it might be something against them, and God forbid you say anything about them, because that means they're a bad person and they can't handle the thought of being a bad person. That is a trauma victim. I'm going to go on with some other videos as I come up with them. My brain's really kind of ticking today, and I want to share some things with you. So thanks for watching. If you are being abused, please, if it's safe to do so, get out. If it's not, at least tell a safe person till you can make your getaway. Always have a plan B on hand in case you need it. Have the authorities alerted if you're in an abuse situation. But please be careful. Don't do it without wisdom. People that are abusers are very dangerous and very cunning and wily and catch on to things very easily. Just like the trauma victim. They've been traumatized, so they turn into a bully sometimes. They turn into a very defensive, touchy, dangerous person at times. Doesn't mean they're physically dangerous, but they can really put you off the way they respond to things. All right, well, anyways, I'm going to leave it there for now on this video. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you soon. God bless you. Have a wonderful day, and definitely stay in touch. DelusionDispeller@gmail.com. Remember, eyes wide open, moving forward. Have a great day. Bye.